script, The Sparrow and the Stolen Feather. Listen closely, because on the coldest morning of the season, when frost clung to every branch like silver lace, a tiny sparrow made a choice that would haunt him and then save him. His name was Nib, small, shivering, perched on a crooked twig while winter's breath wrapped around him like a tightening fist. The wind bit at his feathers, slicing through the gaps in his thinning coat. He needed warmth. He needed shelter. He needed something. That's when he saw it. A single, glorious feather, soft, full, golden brown, tucked beneath the wing of a sleeping jay inside a hollowed stump. It glowed like an ember in the dim winter light. One feather like that could keep a small sparrow warm for days, maybe longer. Nib knew it wasn't his. He knew he shouldn't want it, but the cold whispered louder than his conscience. He fluttered down, heart rattling in his chest. One tug. That's all. Just one. The feather slipped free like it had been waiting for him. Warmth rushed over his wings as he pressed it against himself. Oh, how good it felt. How safe. How easy life suddenly seemed. He hopped from the stump with his prize clutched tight, silent, unnoticed. For the first time in days, he didn't shake from the cold, but soon something else started whispering in his ear. If one feather feels this good, imagine how two might feel. Nib's eyes darted around the forest. There were feathers everywhere, caught in bushes, tucked under roots, drifting across snowdrifts like little frozen clouds. And each one, he thought, could be his. Greed warmed him faster than the feather ever could. He gathered more. One bright red plume from a cardinal's trail, one soft gray tuft caught on a fence post, one shimmering downy scrap from beneath an owl's perch. He stuffed them beneath his wings, under his chin, pressed them to his chest. The more he carried, the more powerful he felt, until his wings could barely move. Weighted down by his hoard, Nib pushed off a branch, only to plummet awkwardly, tumbling in a whirl of stolen colors. He tried to flap, tried to catch the wind, but he could barely lift himself. The forest floor rushed toward him, and the very first feather, the warm golden brown one, slipped from his grasp. It drifted down like a leaf, landing softly on a patch of snow. Nib stared at it, breathless. Not because he had lost something warm, but because he suddenly understood something deeper. The feather had saved him when he needed it most. But the moment he wanted more than enough, he lost even what he already had. With trembling wings, he let the other feathers fall. One by one, they drifted back to the forest, back to the world they belonged to. Nib kept only the original. Just one. And with that single feather, he felt warmer than he'd ever felt with his whole greedy handful. Not because it heated his body, but because it lightened his heart. When he finally curled up in a nook of bark that night, the feather tucked gently at his side, Nib understood. Warmth isn't found in taking everything you can. It's found in taking only what you need, and nothing more. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.